Hi, my name's Tania. Welcome to my latest Flosstube. So I don't know what number it is, so it'll say it on the title somewhere. Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough. Or I don't have a cough, I have a bit of a croaky voice. Right, the last fortnight I have done 19,105 stitches on 11 projects. So some of these you would have seen in my mid-year WIP parade. Hello, Bubby. I will just say a couple of things. So my sound for my mid-year WIP parade, somebody said that the sound wasn't that great as I was reading out things. I have tried a microphone. I've tried a couple of microphones. I make mouth noises. That's a wee MS fun fact. And they get picked up by my microphone. You probably don't notice it normally, hopefully, and it gets picked up by the microphone quite prominently. So I have decided not to use a microphone. I tried today with an earbuds that have a microphone in it, and the sound was no better, so I decided, well, that won't work. So I decided that I will just enhance, when I edit, I'll enhance the sound then, and hopefully that will rectify it a lot, and I'll try and talk up a bit more. So I'm really sorry about that. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. So talking about MS, I have just had a new relapse. So if you see my face doing funny things, I will apologise, because I've had the nerves affected along there and here. So if you see any twitching or anything else, that'll be why, because that's all new, and my MS is progressing quite nicely. And so much for the infusions working. And yeah, no, it is, yeah, being a delight, I tell you. Right, I have written down all my projects, but I think I'm just going to grab them and show you as I have them. My first piece I'm going to show you, because it's just sitting here, is my Afghan, and find it on the list. This is the Halloween Village Afghan. Stitching Colours is stitching it with me, which has been fantastic. That's my daughter. She has kept me on track with it, and that's the advantage of stitching it with somebody. Also Enchanting Stitching Stitches, she started a wee bit before us. So that's Coco. Coco's got a cone of shame at the moment. So I will zoom along. I have progressed since my WIP parade. So I have finished that tree. I have now started on the house. So I finished the roof on page 14. Sorry about the pack threads. So I finished the roof on page 14, and I have finished the other chimney. I think that is for like a stove. A stove is what I was thinking about. I've also done the gable end. I didn't know what that was called. I was asking Jess because I couldn't remember. and I've done down a wee bit of the siding of the house as well. Here is where the wee ghosty is. That's why I haven't done that. But I'm not going, I'll park the threads to make it easier when I go down to that page, but I'm going to go along to the next page, which is page 13, and I still need to finish this pumpkin. Jess has done that, but I'm going to go to this page. I'm sorry about Coco scratching. I'll insert a picture here of what she looks like with her. She's a Hufflepuff supporter at the moment. She's not enjoying it. And the Halloween Village Afghan, I did 3,330 stitches, I think. I can't read my writing. That's one thing that is affected by my MS, is my writing. I'm left-handed, but yeah. I'll have it on the photo anyway, so you'll have I would have put a before and what it will look like. So where am I wanting to get to? I think by October, or by the end of the year, I'm not sure. By the end, I think Jess might have said by October it would be really nice if we were at the halfway point. I think that's what Jess said. Don't quote me on it. Hopefully she'll say on her next video, because that's where she was hoping that we would be, is the halfway point of the Halloween Village Afghan. Really, don't quote me. I am shocking at the moment for remembering what she says. Sorry, Jess. It's not that I don't listen, I just don't remember. And I definitely do listen. Okay, next is the Deep Ocean. This is another piece that Jess and I are both stitching on, and it's on a 25 count. It's very hard to see. And this is a Milos Karnovic. I am very apologetic if I haven't pronounced your name properly. And it's a Heaven and Earth pattern. And Jess and I are stitching this a little bit different, which is quite interesting. So my light isn't quite right, obviously. Oh, I think it's just the frame. So I'm doing 3 blocks down, and I think I'm going to go right across. And Jess is just doing the first page, and she's going down. So I have done on this, wherever it is, Deep Ocean, I went from 0.87% to 1.40%, and I did 1,516 stitches, and it's all DMC. It's on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. It's very few pieces that I do tent stitch. I prefer full cross. So that is my Deep Ocean, and I love it. This is a requested size piece, so somebody had requested it, so obviously it was to fit a certain area, and so it's a wee bit smaller than a regular size, and it suited me. It was a wee bit smaller, so that's Deep Ocean. My next piece, I'm just grabbing them out of my stock, is my Arasosa, my 22 count Arasosa. I can't pronounce this fabric. Everybody was shouting at me that I can't pronounce it for turkeys. So this is a beautiful place by Eder Rosa, and I've probably pronounce your name terribly, so I apologise again. So this is the sale that Small Town Stitches is doing, so start along. So I started at 2.41% and I went to 4.28%, and I did 2,000 stitches in a day on this. This is that 22 count fabric. I'm not going to say it again because I can't pronounce it. I love this fabric. I love it so much that, look, you can read it. I love it so much that I bought 2 more pieces of it. Yes, that's my stash. And so the fabric, the pattern is made by Stitches So Beautiful, and I would have shown you what the piece looks like, and I would have shown a before and after. So I've got a cat here. I absolutely love it, and every time I stitch on it I do 2,000 stitches, and normally I only get 1,000. Maybe I'll get 1,200 or 1,300, but not normally. And the stitches look beautiful on this fabric. This is sexy. Deep Ocean was DMC. And the Halloween Afghan was sexy on 14 count. Do I tell you that? Probably not. So I wrote it all down. Okay, Magical Arrival. This was a kit. This is a Anne Stokes by Pain Free Crafts. And it was at 9.83%. Coco, stop. And it went to 11.39%. And I did 1,347 stitches, or 49. I'm not quite sure, I can't read. It'll be on the pattern. I would have shown you a picture. It's a retired one by Anne Stokes. And this is on 25 count, 1/1 full cross with DMC. Sorry, Coco's knocking the tripod. Come here. Nope, come here. I don't think she'll come near. I don't think she'll come near me today, because every time she comes near me, I put eye drops on her eye, because she has that wee eye infection again, and now she's got the cone of shame. This is Blackberry Dragon with heaps of cat hair on it. The fabric is It's a Mystery by hand dye by Stephanie, I think. Was it Be Stitch Me? Oh, it could be Be Stitch Me. Or is it the same? I apologise, I don't know. I know it's a mystery. Anyway, Magical Arrival. No, this is Blackberry Dragon. I did 1,152, and it's Pain Free Crafts, and it is by Stanley Morrison. I didn't even write down who it was by. Where did I do all the stitches? I did a lot on the face, and I did a lot under there, and I will have a before and after, and I will have what the picture will look like, and it is looking stunning, and there's very few stitches below what I'm showing. That's why I haven't taken it out of the Millennium frame. Talking about frames, well, I've got it in here. Do I prefer the Omnique or the Millennium? The advantage with the Millennium is that the screws don't come out. That bit doesn't come out, whereas with the Omnique it does. I do like that they have the slit in them, whereas the new Omnique ones don't. I don't like the new ones without the slit, because as soon as you loosen them, you've just got to take the side bars out, because you can't leave them in. For example, they've got to be like that, because as soon as you take the side bars out, it just collapses. This is my Hade cell. I started this with stitching colours as well. This is my fox piece. It's Fairy Tales. I'm not sure which one. I am now on part 2, I think. I'm on page 4. I only need to do this page, and I have worked towards getting all the free charts, and I only need to finish this page. So this week I need to work on it to get that page finished. The Hade cell, I went from 52.06 to 54.62? Can't read my own writing. And I did 1,417, so this hasn't changed since my mid-year WIP parade. So in the last fortnight I did 1,417 stitches. So this is a Xyro machete piece, and I really love it. So this will be picked up again in the next fortnight. So I will I will just keep this sitting next to me. Some pieces I keep sitting next to me. And this is how I keep track of what my pieces are. I just put a wee tag on them so I know. Obviously, this one hasn't got a tag. I think because it's a coloured one. Don't need it. This one, I'm not sure whether I will keep going with it. The other day I did 700 stitches. This is Falling Snow, but it's a Shannon Christine one. I'm at 11. I was started at 11.23%. You'll be seeing a picture of what it looks like. And I finished at 14.04%. And there it is. It's not fully Pattern Keeper compatible. So I have to do a couple of things. I either have to take a photo of the pattern and make it fully Pattern Keeper compatible, or I need to UFO it, or I need to just accept the way it is. So in the pattern you're meant to pick beads, and I've decided I don't want to have beads, and I'm going to just use Petite Treasure braid. I'm using silks for this, and where the silver is where the beads are meant to be, but you can't mark off the beads in the pattern, and I'm finding it quite frustrating now. It's quite a few areas that you can't actually mark off on Pattern Keeper. So it's becoming one of those patterns that, do I really want to stitch on it when if it's Pattern Keeper compatible, it's like cool. If it's not, it's like, I'm not sure I really want to work on it. So yeah, that's just me. Right. Literature is by Luciana LaBelle. It's another pain-free crafts. I worked on it yesterday. I did 1,500 and I actually don't know, 1,530 maybe. It will have it on the photo because quite frankly I can't read my own writing. I was at 50.82 and I'm now at 52.12%. And she's coming along quite nicely. Can you see it all? And I love that. Okay, you see there. I was working on the book, and I love that the book's coming along and you can actually see the book now. So that's what I was working on. So I would have shown you a picture of what she'll look like and where I was and where I'm at. Love this piece. Love that I'm at 52% now. So this is 119,000 stitches this. So once I've finished Archer, I think she will get a wee bit more progress on her next year than she is getting this year. Because you can't give attention to everything. So yes, absolutely love her. So Dave was saying to me yesterday, he's going, where's your creepy piece? I said, she's not creepy. He goes, yes she is, she's your creepy piece. So I had to laugh. So my next piece is Absinthe Goggles by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I did 1,500 on her as well. So she went from 1940% to 20.93%. Excuse pack threads on her. And she's with DMC. She is on 25 count and she's 2 over 1 10 stitch or half cross. So I would have shown you a picture of what she'll look like and where she was and where she's at. So yeah, love her. She's looking amazing. Look at that hat. Doesn't that hat look cool? 10 stitch isn't my favourite. Normally I think with 10 stitch with a lot of confetti they can look a little bit uneven, but because she doesn't have that much confetti, she's looking very very much like a full cross piece. I'm very happy with her. So yeah, that is Absinthe Goggles. Only 2 pieces left. Right, that way round. This is my Dragon Reflection. This is my leap year piece. Where is it's a pain-free crafts piece, and it's a retired pattern again. And I did 1,537 stitches, so it went from 8.87% to 13.40%, and I'm really happy with that. And I'm going to pick her up again this fortnight because I want to keep, she needs to be by February, she needs to be at 25% to make it so by next leap year that I'm finished. So I need to keep working on her. Very happy with her. So this is 20 count, and it is 1/1 full cross on 20 count with sexy. Had to laugh over that. I was just editing my video and I realised that I had forgotten to show you one piece, and it was Esmira. It was Archer by Esmira, and I had done 3,330 stitches, so it was a good chunk of my stitching. I was at 91.38% and I got to 94.90%. This is on 25 count, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. It's with DMC. I bought the count. This is another piece that Stitching Colours and I are doing, so you have to go have a look on Stitching Colours channel, because she started at the top, so she's got all the top done, and I started at the bottom, so I've just got the middle portion to go. So she's done all the top and she's just got a little portion at the bottom to go. So it is really interesting to see what we've each got remaining. So we're about at the same percentage. I might have a wee tiny bit. I might have a few stitches extra, only because Jess did, I think she did like 2,500 in one day, and it took me about 3 days to get to the same degree. So this is Archer. So I would have shown you a picture of what Archer looks like, where I was and where I'm at. Absolutely loving this. So this is another Pain Free Craft piece. This is a piece that I hopefully have finished by the end of the month. So what am I going to have to replace this after I've finished it? I think I'm going to just work on some of my other pieces. They're going to get some attention. Isn't she stunning? So I have bought a couple of patterns. I'd already edited this and I had another clip after this, so I deleted it, and I will just redo what I was going to say. So the new patterns that I bought were from Stitches So Beautiful. I bought Village by Tammy L. Gross, and here's the picture here, and absolutely love this. I wasn't going to start this I wasn't quite sure when, so I had 4 pictures that I asked my husband to help me pick for new starts in the next year, because in October I'm going to start Black Beauty with Jess, Stitching Colours. So we're starting Black Beauty. It's not Black Beauty, Black Unicorn. Why do I always call it Black Beauty? I don't know. MS, love it. So we're starting that. It's a retired pattern, so if anybody else has got it, feel free to start it with us. And the other pattern I bought was by Eder, Rosa. I'm sure I'm butchering this name every time I say it. So I'm just going to say Eder Rosa from now on because I really can't pronounce that middle name. So I'm sorry. So instead of butchering it, I'm just not going to say it. I'm not sure which is more polite. So I bought the Boreal, is it Boreal? Colours? Boreal. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it either. Anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous. So here's a picture of that. That's the other one that I bought. And I think I'm going to start that sometime next year. So I asked Dave to pick. I had 4 pictures and I asked him to pick 2 of the 4 and I'd pick 2. So I was really surprised. He picked the village and he picked Tell Us. So this is this one. So I was quite surprised. I was really pleased that he picked Tell Us because I love it and it would have been one that I picked. And I've been wanting to start that for ages, so I'm going to kit that up with Sexy and I'm going to start it in that on the 22 count, the fabric that I cannot pronounce, Avasa. No, I'm not going to try and pronounce it. So I'm going to start it in that, so I'm going to kit that up. So sometime next year, maybe in spring, maybe in spring. I think it feels like a spring place, maybe in autumn. When do you harvest? Whenever you harvest you harvest wheat. Maybe I will do it then. I think that's a really good piece for then. So I'm going to, so he picked the Tell Us and he picked the village, which I was really surprised. He goes, you need another creepy piece, and I don't think that village is creepy. I just really like a dawny piece with lights. I've got quite a few pieces that I've bought that I haven't started and I'm going, I'm not sure it's really the type of piece that I want. It's not quite, I like it, but it's not really what I want. But this is really what I love. So I'm going to start that. It's not massive. And so that one is what I intend to start. And so that was the 2 pieces that he picked. It wasn't what I expected. And he goes, and the other piece that I picked was the Eder Rosa one, this one. And the other one that later in the year, maybe at the end of the year, I'm going to pick is this piece. This was my other choice. Can't remember what it was called. So this is the piece. He'll have the name on it. Prior. I was going to say Juliet, but that was the piece that I think Jess is starting. Maybe. So Jess and I were talking about it. So the tataki pieces, Tell Us and Prior, the one that I'm thinking of. I'm going to start them with Sexy because I've got heaps of Sexy, and I'm going to start them on the 22 count. So yeah, so I have quite a few tataki pieces and I want to start them because they're quite big, and the sooner I start them the better. So if you hear the shout in the background, Brendan is now having a shower. And I forgot to video Archer. How could I forget? It was still leaning against my chair and I forgot it, and I was editing this and going, where's Archer? So I want to thank all my subscribers. I got to 1,501 and I was absolutely dumbfounded. I have been dumbfounded the whole way through this journey. When I started this channel, I thought I would be lucky to get 10 subscribers, let alone 100, and as I get more subscribers, I'm always surprised and I go, wow. So I want to thank everybody that tunes in and watches my videos, and I want to say a big thank you, and I really appreciate every one of you that tunes in and watches them, and you don't know how happy you all make me, and I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful stitching week, and I will catch you next time. Thank you. Bye.